What's going on, everyone? Tech Me out here, and in this video we are going to be taking a look at the best smart home tech. Now, this is an ongoing series as I have done videos like this in the past, but if you happen to miss them, you can find them listed down below in the description box. But for this particular episode, let's go ahead and jump right on into the list with my very first recommendation coming from a company known as Noon, who is also kind enough to sponsor today's video. But what they offer is a way to take your pre-existing lights in your home and make them smarter. And I'm not talking about by changing the bulbs. Instead, you're actually going to change the light switches. So how it works is you're going to have your director switch, which is what controls and connects to all the other switches in which you will replace in your home. And then you're going to go into every other room in your home that you want to control the lights of and install the extension switches. So my friend Alexis was kind enough to allow me to install the lights within her home. So now she has the option to control her pre-existing lights within her home in a number of different ways. So one way in which she can control them now is with her phone. So when she's in the app, she has the option to choose upon basically one of the preset scenes that she has designed in her phone. So you can have like a movie scene, that way the lights automatically get dim within a certain area of your house. Or maybe you can have like a bright scene so that when you're reading or trying to be productive, the lights are a bit brighter, which is really nice because then you don't have to go into individual dimmers or individual switches when everything can just be controlled with one touch. So not only do you have control over turning the lights on and off, you will also have the option, especially if you have dimmable lights within your home, to adjust the intensity of the light. And it's pretty cool that you have an option with this particular setup to make the lights turn on when you enter into the room, which is definitely handy when you're wandering through the house at night. Now, not only can your lights be controlled with your phone, but they can also be controlled via the more standard traditional way, which is to use the actual switch, which can be done rather simply by just pressing the bottom of the switch itself. Now, the lighting scenes that I showed you earlier on your phone can also be adjusted from the director panel with a simple swipe up or swipe down. So you definitely don't have to be dependent upon your phone to control your lights. But overall, it's a pretty smooth setup, especially if you don't want to change the individual bulbs in your home and you want a more, I guess, so to speak, simpler but useful solution to control the lights in your house. If you want to find out more about Noon, what they offer and what you need, you can find that information down below in the description box, along with everything else in which I'm going to be mentioning in the video, such as this next item here. This is known as the Pure Switch, and it's made by a company known as Pure Gear. So this is basically a smart switch. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with what a smart switch can control, it can basically control anything you have plugged into it, whether that be something like your TV, which is what I like to personally plug into it, so I can easily turn my TV off or on. The unique thing about this is that it actually has a USB port on the side that can output up to 10 watts. So not only can you then plug in, your electrical appliances and things, but you can also charge your phone or whatever else you might need to charge. So you get a USB port built into your outlet. On top of that, it is also HomeKit enabled, so therefore setup is super easy. All you have to do is scan the barcode and you're set. So the beauty in that is that you don't have to worry about a hub and you can pretty much be up and running in like less than a minute, like literally. Or for my fellow coffee lovers out there, you can actually use this to make your traditional coffee pot a little bit smarter by just simply plugging it into this and being able to turn it on and off at will. On the bottom, you have an on and off switch, and then along the front, I like the fact that you have this little LED indicator for your Wi-Fi to make sure that you know if you're connected to Wi-Fi or not. And because it's HomeKit enabled, you can command Siri to control whatever is plugged into this. But in moving on, my next recommendation is Eve Motion. So this is pretty much a motion sensor. Wherever you put it within your home, it can detect motion and then therefore activate a series of events. So me personally, I have mine set so that when I walk into my house, my lights come on. But you can use it to trigger a number of different actions. You could have it so that when you walk into your bedroom, your TV comes on. Or maybe when you walk out of the house, certain things happen, like your lights cut off, or when you walk in, your door locks, which is another thing that actually I want to talk about to you. August lock. Now, if you are one of those people that, you're constantly wondering when you leave your house if you've locked the door, or maybe you're the type that actually does forget to lock the door, then this is a must-have item for you. What August Lock does is allow you to basically not only go to the app on your phone and see if your door is locked or unlocked, but it also allows you to remotely lock or unlock your door from anywhere in the world. So maybe you're expecting company, you're not quite at the house yet, and it's somebody you trust and you want to let them in. You can now unlock the door to do so. Or if you want it, you can grant them a temporary key to get into your home, which is really great for anybody out there that might own an Airbnb. Or you can create a virtual key so that if you need to grant temporary permission to someone for them to enter into your home, you can do that as well. You don't have to give them a physical key to get into your home. You can grant them a virtual one where you can revoke access when you no longer want them to have that key. And you will get notified every time the door is unlocked, either by you or by someone else. But like that light switch that I talked to you about earlier, you do not have to have your phone near you to unlock your door. You can still lock it and unlock it in the traditional manner as so. But yeah, I think this is gonna sum up this list. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button down below if you enjoyed this video, as well as the subscribe button so you can get some more of this good content. And let me know down in the comments section, what is your favorite smart home tech item right now that either you want or that you have? And as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.